Hey guys, this is Scott with Tread Athletics. Today we're going to talk about a little series to help juicify the pec, or help the pec to become a better accelerator for the ball as we're pulling it through. The pec, the lat, probably our two main drivers of acceleration into release. So if we can improve range, improve strength, improve power in those areas, we should be able to maximize what we can do a little bit better. So the first step, in juicifying the pec here is going to always be to prep the tissue with some soft tissue work. So using a lacrosse ball and just like a small kettlebell here are my two main tools for that. As I'm working with the lacrosse ball here on the wall, I'm trying to get my arm first and foremost into this kind of 90-90 position where I'm going to be able to stretch my pec. We're going to hit the pec major for the most part with this lacrosse ball here. Now I'm going to use a small kettlebell here, just propped up on a table, to really try to hit my pec minor a little bit more specifically. I'm going to start kind of going into a Y pattern here with my arm, really targeting the pec minor. That's very responsible for allowing your arm to get back into this retracted position here. So now that we've mobilized the tissue a little bit, we're just going to go into kind of a normal wall pec stretch here. I might just put my throwing foot forward here, plant my arm on the wall, and just kind of sink into it here and hold that stretch for about 20 seconds. Now we're going to move into pec PAILS rails to find that end range and also find a little bit better control of the end range. So I'm going to get myself into that kind of throwing foot forward pec stretch against the wall here. I'm just going to hold this stretch for 30 seconds or so. When I hit that 30-second mark, I'm going to do a 10-second isometric into the wall. So I'm trying to take my elbow and drive it through the wall this way, right? Contracting my pec. Once I hit 10 seconds of isometric there, I'm going to try to keep my torso position the same and go a 10-second isometric the other direction, and then fall back into a stretch. Now we're going to go into a little bit more kind of positional strength building with a 3-position push-up iso. So first position, just being a normal push-up iso. We really want to try to create as much range here as possible. So I'm just holding for 10 seconds. Then I reset out a little bit wider. And then I'll reset a little bit wider. Now it's time to actually put that mobility into action, with something that's going to be a little bit more, close to what we're doing in the game. This is just going to be a banded pec fly here. I like to just get into a split stance and feel that little bounce at the back, right? I want to be able to feel the bounce and then snap through as fast as I can. The next exercise that we're going to do here is the supine reactive med ball chest pass. I like to use a foam roller under my back so that I can actually have a little bit of range, for my elbows to kind of clear behind my body. When I get to my position here, right, I've got the foam roll centered in my back, right? I'm going to kind of let the ball drop so that, I'm forced to kind of react to it at that full range. Guys, thanks for watching. Please try these drills, at home to juicify the pec a little bit. Use this to really try to pull the ball from behind you into release and accelerate that arm into that moment of release. Let us know what you think.